Hey Libra, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we are doing your general read for the month of November. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Libra. And as always, a general read. So let's just get to it, guys. I just did Gemini and it was very swords energy. I can't recall because now I have a space when I did Aquarius, and I feel you guys were going to be in similar energy. So here we are with you, Gemini. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is your overall with Ace of Pentacles. So this to me, this is, and like I told, it was very motivating, just so you know, Gemini's energy. So if you guys have Gemini in your chart, go check that reading out. But this speaks to me that you guys are coming out of something that had you feeling like you were trapped. It was a feeling, and there is a new beginning here. And Ace of Pentacles. So this is an encouraging reading just to keep going, because the scales are going to balance out for you. Things are going to work out, okay? So let's just get into this read. Let's see what your soul guidance is, because obviously eclipse season is here and there are catalyst energies happening energetically, and you have to find this self-awareness within yourself, feminine energy, and go within and hear it, right? Hear it. Okay, so we've got relationship paradigm. What speaks to your soul in close relationships? So you're having a relationship paradigm shift. And this is a decision. A lot of you, this could be, your work, right? Ace of Pentacles can mean a new opportunity, job, money coming in. But this has manifestations as well. But this has to do with what speaks to your soul. So what speaks to your soul in close relationships? And that, again, relationships could be your work environments, anything. So sharing. Oh, I love this energy already. Someone may benefit from what you have learned. Reach out and share the knowledge and wisdom you have attained through experience. Okay, so I'm picking up a lot of some of you Libras are really venturing out and starting to share your story. A lot of you are going to share your story. So I have either a few of you who are big YouTubers, or in your work, do something that you can share. Bottom of the deck is trauma and wounds. So this has to do with your story. So deep familiar and past life wounds are causing an impact in this life. Identify repetitive patterns to allow healing and releasing. I'm still feeling, so I could be speaking to light workers, empaths, also those who are in therapy, who are therapists, therapists. So there's a lot that's shifting as well within your work in situation where you're taking your passions and you're venturing into this, I just feel human connection. Things are going to get clear here, because clearly you guys have the Eight of Swords. And I think either your mind is creating self-doubt. And again, Eight of Swords is all in your head, right? So you could just be creating self-doubt. But meanwhile, your story is worth sharing however you want to do that, And even if it's within friends, you can share you can help someone within the family, whatever it is. But there's something about sharing yourself. Go within. This is the same thing, feminine energy. I just told Gemini the same thing, and they also got the High Priestess in this deck. This is the High Priestess, and it's go within, because that's what feminine energy is, time to go within. So there's stuff that's happening within. There's information you always get within. That's just the way it works. You're a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. That was another strong message for Gemini in terms of being patient here, Libra. So let's see what you need to allow, Libra. Good. I allow myself to feel what I feel. Yeah. So there's a lot of processing and feeling and sharing here. I allow myself to feel confident and walk in my personal power. Yes. Confident in your story, confident in what you went through, taking these new ventures. I feel this is going to open the door in terms of, I feel a confidence level of opening the doors for what you're going to do next in your physical life, and that's work, even where you're living. Some of you may want to just relocate to another state, city, even, and it's like a plan, because remember, we're in eclipse. This could be like a 6-month plan. So this is kind of energetic surge that creates momentum for the next 6 months to a year as well, because, you know, changes happen gradually. So let's see what you need to surrender. So, yep, surrender your ego, which is the death energy, and surrender stubbornness. That explains the 8 of Swords for a lot of you. So some of you are just kind of in your own head, maybe even tripping on your own feet. You know, we do that, right? So surrender your ego here, Libra. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, share, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. That's exactly what trauma and sharing and does. This is why Spirit is saying, I allow myself to feel confident and walk in my personal power. Don't be afraid of your story, of what you went. Let me tell you something. There's value and humility in the things we've gone through, you know, and those are your stars, and you can't let them go in vain, right? They weren't, the pain can't go in vain. And that's usually my motto always in life. Surrender your stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, again, back to the 8 of Swords, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So I'm getting the message for some of you, this is a conversation. So this is where the justice energy is coming in, I feel, in terms of balancing the scales and being fair. How many we have here? I just need one more now, Spirit. You'll know what to do when you kind of, wow. So the World, this is a complete new cycle. You already have 2 energies that Gemini had, okay? So here we go with the Emperor. This to me is the stance. This is about maybe being rigid. We just said stubbornness. So some of you have this mental conflict, 2 of Swords. There's a stubborn energy in the mind. You're going to have to trust the energy flow. 8 of Wands. Gemini also got this energy. Guys, I shuffled those cards so many times before opening this read. Gemini got this energy too, trapped in fear. And 9 of Swords, Gemini also got this energy. So suffering in silence. Lots of Swords energy. And then this has to do with our foundation and achievement. This is about 4s, again, grounding our next Ace of Pentacles. What's next? What's next? Right? Clearly you have the World in the bottom. Wow. And I'm baffled right now. Gemini also had the Ace of Cups. So this to me tells me there's big decisions here. You kind of have to get out of your own way. This is clouding your emotions. You need to focus on gratitude, which was a very big message for Gemini as well. So I think this is kind of an air element, more of an air element kind of energy that's happening with this eclipse, right? Because we're all evolving. So there is this ending of a version of yourself, even of emotions, of how you thought about things, and now you need to pour in better, more clarity, more clear intentions is what I'm hearing. Clear with your intentions. So let's see this Emperor energy. You know, clearly, again, the stubbornness with this Emperor. Knight of Cups. So pursue your dreams. Knight of Cups could be a little flighty. I don't have to do reversals. So a lot of you is probably also in the aspects of your dreams. Maybe not being hard. I'm feeling this energy of being hard on yourself about your pursuits and then knocking your own dreams down. Now, for some of you, this could be a person. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries and you're wanting this beginning with them, an emotional exchange. And so there's kind of conflict having to do with this. Give me more of this 2 of Swords. But again, this is about recharging your Ace of Cups, your waters, and there goes the Ace of Cups, right? You've got to kind of look at it from a dreamer perspective, kind of like believe. It's, you know, Knight of Cups is very charismatic. The Nine of Cups carries this fresh energy, a vibrant energy, but because it's on a horse, it's a knight, it's in movement. So we have to get out of our own way, you know, this Emperor energy, and kind of allow ourselves to move through our emotions and to take actions, like us take actions about them. So this mental conflict, which is the Two of Swords, clarified by another Swords energy, which is the Ace of Swords. This means allow yourself to have breakthroughs, see new. There's a big decision here because you have Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords, which is a good sign. So you have to ground your mind and maybe this restful period, because the minor arcanas of the twos represents the High Priestess, which is the go within, the other number 2, which is the major arcana. And remember, Spirit saying is take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation and prayer. And so this Two of Swords needs time to reflect. So there will be mental breakthroughs here. What's your next step, which is this Eight of Wands energy. King of Wands, beautiful. This is fire energy, meaning initiatives, taking action. Now you're going to know what to do. Energetically creating a charge. Give me more on this King of Wands. You guys could be dealing with a fire sign if that's the case. Oh wow, Queen of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. So there is a lot of you, some of you is this love relationship here. Some of you it's a work, so making changes for work, because Ace of Pentacles represents changes. Remember, foundations and achievements also represent work environment, institutions. So a lot of you there's this energy surge that's going to put this fire in your belly to accomplish something bigger than you. A lot of you is a Ten of Pentacles, a more stable environment. And for some of you, this is an actual commitment where you guys will have this conversation and move forward. Clearly, Nine of Swords and Death energy. Either way, this eclipse is bringing some kind of change. I want to go back to the stubbornness though, because I feel this Nine of Swords, you guys have it here twice showing up, suffering in silence. It's almost like with this trapped in fear just means kind of, you know, we're sitting in our own sorrows and maybe not needing to. So which is why we need to be intentional. So I'm back to that word, being intentional about our wants. So give me more of this trapped in fear. People only respect what we're intentional about, right? And they're not gonna like it. We're in a world, yep, Magician, the Devil in the bottom, and the Tower. So, and the World. So this you got 4 major arcana showing up here. This is all leading to something new. Clearly, Ace of Pentacles in the bottom, which we have in your overall energy. Trapped in fear, get out of your own head. Know your power with this Magician. This requires action. Again, out of this rigid sense, but also this Knight of Cups, being this dreamer, allowing yourself to go and to get out of your own way with this Devil, the Tower. Let what came down come down. Also, this could just be epiphanies. And in this moment, there will be a space of epiphanies because you've got the World showing up twice. So clearly a new cycle. Let's get something for this World. Death again. Knight of Pentacles. You know, this is only going to go as fast as slow as you let it. And I know Scorpio seasons are never easy. So this eclipse is bringing something big to a lot of you. And what I love is, again, we're representing the Ace of Pentacles. So it's going to be something definitely much more worthwhile with this Ten of Pentacles here. It's what your soul needs is what I'm hearing. It's a change that's necessary. Okay, more of this Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. So, a lot of you, this relationship really is coming to a halt. You're rethinking about what you're investing your time in with the Seven of Pentacles in the bottom. and it's influencing a lot about where your life is about to turn. Some of you, this has not happened yet. Some of you kind of intuitively know something's changing in your relationships. Intuitively know you're walking away from a job. There's also a stress factor for those when it comes to work. A very huge stress factor right now, which will be alleviated, with this new opportunity, new opportunity that's trying to make way for you. Give me more on this foundation. Why the Four of Wands? Wow. Knight of Swords. Oof. For some of you, this may have already happened. It got ugly before it got better. So you have Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and this shook up your foundation. Some of you know that there won't be changes in this situation. And so you're going to have to make these decisions. So again, we're back to decisions here. Libra, again, surrender the stubbornness, right? Surrender your ego. This Five of Swords represents a lot of surrendering, needing to let go of the fight. It's not worth it. And then, of course, I allow myself to feel confident and walk in my personal power. So there's a confidence within you to not get in your own way about the emotional aspect of what's happening. And knowing that you're worth the change. And I allow myself to feel what I feel. You are valid for your emotions and what you're experiencing, because what you're experiencing is real, but it's temporary. And you have to, again, remind yourself what are the things you've come out of. We've all had hardships and we constantly make our way out of things. It's very easy to become cynical, guys. I work on this all the time on my own self. But we then have to sit with ourselves and ask ourselves, is this worth my time and energy? And again, is this going to set the intention of what I want, of what I want in my life? So let's get into the abundance energy. Let's see what the abundance is coming in and the guidance that Spirit wants to give you to get there. Because there's obviously a lot being processed here, but yet you have something that's drastically changing for the better. So we've got, ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. Yeah, and that's getting out of your own way. Sadly, I have to say this. When we're trapped in this fear, this is what the universe will do. The Magician, the Devil, the Tower, the world, the death. They will come and do it for you in some way, shape, or form. And usually when you have this many major arcanas, this could be a reaction of avoidance, right? Of stalling, of waiting, of not taking the initiatives. And so it's our way of the divine coming in and helping us shake us up and get out of our own way. And I feel this is why they're saying ask for your needs to be met, right? So it doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist. So let's see what else we've got. Donations and tithing and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you many folds in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. I want to go back to this sharing. A lot of you have something to share, right? We're going back with this sharing and this, your soul. What speaks to your soul in close relationships? So there's something about you guys sharing and giving that's going to give you something. So it's almost like energetically shifting your energy to be more on the giving to receive. And then, of course, the declutter. Yeah, I got this message for Gemini as well. So we are decluttering, and this will declutter your life. So you'll feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So some of you, funnily, Spirit is saying so much about donations. So maybe you guys have to declutter your space. You guys have things you no longer need. And now the good that you're giving into someone is giving them what you need, whether it's sharing your story, but also your things, right? There are things here that can help someone change their life, which will also be a great energetic shift for yourself with feeling kind of, you know, taken advantage. It's also helping to put things in perspective. Clearly, Spirit is trying to show you a very big lesson here, Libra. Someone here, obviously, clearly, there's just big transitions, you guys. This is a moving through, not an easy energy, but again, the focus is the Ace of Pentacles. Let me get a clarifier for this Ace of Pentacles. Spirit, give me on this Ace of Pentacles. You know, this to me feels like a work in progress, and it will give me on this Ace of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. You know, you got to give and receive. Basically, that's what Spirit is saying. And this is, to me, I always feel, you see the scales here? This is the Justice. I knew I felt this energy of scales. So how do you balance out the scales in your life? And this has to do with energetically understanding what you give and what you know, are receiving and giving in life. And a lot of you will get good karma based off of everything you've done. So that's another thing. A lot of you are big donators and, you know, have been decluttering. And so all this is going to pay off in the sense of good fortune coming back into your life. So let's pull two more guidances here. Give me another guidance. Yep, changes. A wind of change is breathing through your life. A new path is unfolding for you. Believe in yourself and stay strong because it could be a rocky time. Sit back and enjoy the ride. It does feel that way, guys. With these major arcanas, it does feel a bit rocky. So, you know, just sit back. I know Spirit is saying sit back and enjoy the ride, but inner child. I tell my inner child that I'm sorry. I am ready to nurture her with love to heal her wounds. So this to me is a lot of clearing away. I think a lot of you with the donating and the giving away and the decluttering will actually heal your inner child as well. This allows you to rejuvenate your emotions, which is what I told Gemini as well. But this cloud, we're talking about the Ace of Cups here. This is the inner child healing where our emotions are cluttered. That's what I mean by your waters are clouded. So in order to freshen it up, Ace of Cups, the world, big changes need to be made for this recharge of our emotions, which usually also comes in from finding your inner child and loving life again, because the way we live out our life with a childlike spirit, right? Because it's not, I'm not telling you to go be a kid and do immature things. We're talking about rejuvenating. Childlike spirits are joyful. They still find the kindness and the love and things. And I think there's just this change that you need to kind of recharge yourself and find joy again with whatever's happening. So Libra, I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly and striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Till next message. Bye.